People of the world and the Come Up universe, it's me, Nick, and this is the Come Up. Have y'all missed me? I've missed y'all. Hashtag Booked is here. I don't know if you know who Hashtag Booked is, but if you don't, you're incorrect, and you should go figure it out right now. Wow. Oh my God, it's Danielle Pinnock and Lanisa Frederick. Lanisa is eating are those lime Tostitos?
Lime Tostito. Lime.
She's a brand ambassador. That's the Hello.
Hello. This is my breakfast and lunch right now because I have not gotten a chance to breathe. So
I met Danielle first, and it was on Instagram Live because I do this thing now where I'm always on Instagram Live. Never was I on Instagram Live before the pandemic. It didn't happen. But it was literally 3 a.m. and Danielle was making jerk chicken. And so she's talking about this jerk recipe, and I'm on the live, and she's like, "Who wants to come in?" And I was like, "Me." And so I tapped in, and we talked for a little bit. And she was like, "You're from Omaha, Nebraska?" And I was like, "I know."
When you're from the East Coast, you forget that there are other states. That's the issue with being from the East Coast. You're like, wow. When I came to the Midwest, I was like, Ohio.
She does that to me all the time because I'm from Ohio, and she's like, Ohio.
Well, sometimes people think I'm from Ohio because I say Omaha. They're like, "You're from Ohio, right?" And I'm like, "That's not the same place." I just
Nebraska. We met
very different.
Met in we first met in 2011, but for real met in 2013 at the Goodman Theater in the Midwest in Chicago. We were both understudies in By the Way, Meet Vera Stark by the amazing Lynn Nottage. And we were in a basement because that's what happens to understudies sometimes.
Yes. Lanisa, you were frozen for like 2 seconds, but we got you now, girl. You back.
Okay, we're here.
This is versus Teddy Riley and Babyface right here. So.
Okay, speaking of versus, I know that you both watched the national holiday on Monday. I think that it was very important to see two Black women supporting each other and singing their tracks and like just like being there and like uplifting each other, and we needed that moment as a people. But yeah, who do you think won, and why do you think it was Brandy?
I love that! First of all, I would say, for me personally, yeah, Brandy had way more bangers. Like, she came in, killed it. But, y'all, like, Monica also did great, too. And I think for me, it was just great seeing both of these women back together again. And, like, every 90s spirit of mine was filled. Like, from Brandy's little kitten heel she had on, to the micro braids. I mean, I was living. She had the Moesha journal.
When she said, "I have my journal," I was like, Brandy's winning tonight. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, she came ready.
She came to win, actually. Came to win. And I wanted, honestly, I'll be honest, when I first started, my bougie ass was like, of course I'm Team Monica. And then I watched it and was like, sorry, sis. I gotta go to the other side.
No, and the thing is, I'm team both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course.
Because Monica, listen, I Will Cry an Ocean for You, Space Jam soundtrack.
And I had just watched Space Jam on Saturday, so like I was going, like I was having a moment. But I was upset with them for that moment because how dare Brandy read that gorgeous poem and go into Missing You, which shout out to Set It Off, which is now available on Netflix. And then have Monica follow up with that For You I Will, like killed me. I was like, I'm too raw for this. I'm too raw.
They took me out. That was the best church I've been to all year.
Mm-hmm.
The Monica and Brandy versus. It was phenomenal.
Because we can't go to church.
We can't go to church virtual. It was Bedside Baptist. That's what I
We love Bedside Baptist.
Oh, I'm usually I'm a member. I'm a card-carrying member.
Paying into the building fund as we speak.
Black folks thrive on fake controversy, like Brandy or Monica, sports, like, and nothing's funny right now. And so like we needed this like, and it's probably gonna last for another month. It's like, who won? Let me post this chart. I'll post this picture.
Literally,
like, because we need that. Like, we as a people thrive on like having that sort of relationship with each other. And so I'm just super thankful that they did that. Like, it was so much more medicine than I even thought I could get. I have a question now though. Like, where do we go from here? Like, we saw the verses of the time. Like I feel like this is like.
To be honest, I think they're gonna have to revive Biggie and Tupac. That's all they could do next. Like,
or Michael. I also saw Michael Jackson and Prince.
Michael and Prince.
See, that's the next verses I want to see. The Heaven edition.
Exactly.
I also would say Missy and Kirk Franklin.
Oh,
why?
Because Kirk got beats too. I know he already did it.
He already did one.
Okay, straight up, I don't know if I have the energy for a Missy and Kirk Franklin versus.
Yo, I would be dead sleep.
You know what gets me every single time, and I think it's probably because when I was growing up in church, every dance troupe did a dance to this. Imagine Me. When Imagine Me comes on, I
trusting you
totally. Hey.
We are. Why did we all go to choreography?
That's the move.
I had to sneak and listen because I grew up in a cult. So I was out there like, who sneak? I'm gonna sneak and do drugs. I'm gonna
be seen on Dawson's Creek. I grew up on the cult.
I'm up here. I'm sneaking gospel music because I was like, Donnie, Shirley, Kirk, who's this? Because I didn't know that life. I didn't know that life.
Okay, so this interview is going exactly how I thought it would. Did you see somebody call Brandy Moesha Angelou in the comments? I was dying. They were like, Moesha Angelou with these poems. I was like, listen, every time she put in a poem, it's gonna slap. So like, y'all better just get ready.
Y'all better respect.
Cold open music every time she opened it. The do.
Yep.
Every time she opened that book, I was like, oh my God.
And you better respect.
And Monica was like, I should have brought my poems.
Right. I think that's what she was mad about. It. She was like, man, I got poems too. Why didn't I bring
Exactly.
I'd have been pissed too. She just thought like, I'll show up, do some songs, it'll be good. Mm-hmm. Brandy, she did her moment before. She did her state.
And she remixed all the songs. Like she remixed and mastered all the songs. She added in the shout outs from Biggie and Tupac. Like she came in to just be like,
yeah. She was prepared.
She played objectives, tactics.
She did.
Yeah.
Folks don't understand how heavy the hustle has to be for you to get to any level. And I respect, that's what I respect about y'all so much, is that you're very candid about your hustle. You're very candid about the work it takes. And then like even creating a platform like #booked where you're able to make your own content, you're able to get your voice out there, and it's literally exploded. Like in my mind, like I'm like, Hollywood is here tonight, y'all. Are you shocked at the response that it's gotten?
Grateful and also just very shocked about where it went, because it started honestly in Danielle's apartment. Two-part. We have been joking about the fact that all of us have cardigans. Every woman of a certain age, you better have a cardigan for your audition because that's what you gotta have.
Especially for like a young mom audition.
Mm-hmm.
Put on that cardigan. So we were joking like, I got like 12 cardigans and they all different colors and da-da-da-da-da. We were also joking like just on social media, like the amount of people, they didn't have this. We were thinking like, what if in the 80s they had Instagram or Facebook?
Yeah.
They didn't have that. So how do you
humble brag that you are?
How do you humble brag?
Accidentally faxing cast lists. You're like, oh no.
Sorry.
I was not supposed to send that to you. My bad. But did you see?
Right.
Literally. In the trades. I saw it in the trades.
Honestly, it was just like, let's just shoot something. Let's just get the story out there and see what happens. Not even thinking, honestly, for me at least, I was not thinking it would be where it is now. I was just like, I had just moved to LA. I don't know that many people. Danielle's my fam. I'm not booking nothing right now. Let's put out some content. The end.
Yeah.
#booked, everyone. Ah!